I'm still trying to process everything I saw in the high energy lab. The Nomai were able to prove that objects could leave a white hole before they even finished entering the corresponding black hole. And as if that wasn't a big enough deal already, they wanted to extend the gap to 22 minutes. That's just mind-blowing. How can something leave a white hole 22 minutes before it even finishes entering the corresponding black hole? But something tells me that they succeeded, because 22 minutes, that seems roughly the length of the time loop. I realized I haven't actually measured it exactly, so I'll need to verify. But it seems too close to be coincidence. And all of this seems to tie back to the Twin project. Something I've seen in Nomai writings all the way back to Brittle Hollow. It feels like I'm getting closer, but it's still all a bit of a mystery. I kind of want to talk this out with Chert, but I'm not sure if I even know enough to frame a conversation yet. Maybe I just need to start exploring Twin now. Wait, what are those pillars over there? I'm not sure if I've noticed those before. Okay, one last thing to explore in Ember Twin. I think I can make that with my jetpack. Perfect. Oh, great. More caves. At least these seem pretty high up, so hopefully I don't have to worry about the sand. Yet. Oh, stairs. Fancy. Oh, and some Nomai writing. Ah! Oh. And a quantum friend. Hello there. Cave shard. Nice to make your acquaintance. It would be really nice if y'all didn't sneak up on me like this. Friends, if you find any
sign of Coleus, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during our research trip, and has been missing ever since.
Malray, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help search for Coleus. Can you tell us more about your expedition?
Oh, you have my gratitude, Burr. Coleus and I were studying the cave's geology. We hope to learn more about a unique and wandering rock that visits several different caves in the area.
Where was young Coleus lost, Malray?
He disappeared in the cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. It happened in an instant, and without warning. I turned away from Coleus to examine a sample, and when I turned back, he simply wasn't there anymore. He had a limited supply of air, Nona. I'm afraid for him.
Hypothesis. We will learn more by examining the northern lakebed cave where Coleus disappeared. Search quickly, everyone.
We have no time to squander. That doesn't sound good. Oh, I guess our quantum friend decided to leave. Alright, new task. Gotta find out what happened to Coleus. I wonder where this path leads. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it's the escape pod. I can't believe I never noticed this path before. Whoa, oh jeez. Oh, I didn't realize that's where Ash Twin dropped its sand. That was close. Alright, back to higher ground. I guess I need to try and find the location of the lake bed cave. It's probably further down, but... Oh, there's more pillars over there. I don't think that's the lake bed cave, but I should check it out. There could be more clues about Coleus. My old nemesis cacti. Let's try this way first. This looks kind of familiar. I wonder if this will lead back to the escape pod as well. This doesn't seem to be leading anywhere interesting. I can circle back later, maybe. I guess that means I have to tackle the cacti again. Figures. It doesn't seem so bad, as long as I don't fall. So far, so good. Oh hey, that seemed strangely easy. Coleus is missing. He vanished from the
lake bed cave. The one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole. Several days ago. And we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg any friend reading this, help us recover Coleus.
Oh no.
This rock is very familiar. Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to a rock I met earlier. Wasn't this same rock fragment in the cave we found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? An update. Mallory and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed this rock again. Sometimes it's there, and sometimes it isn't. That means this rock wanders like the quantum moon does. How curious! We plan to re-examine the northern lake bed cave. Maybe our friendly rock will
meet us down there. Oh, hey there. Did you hear us talking about you? Cave shard again. And it's gone. What was it that Mallory said? It wanders like the quantum moon? I guess that's it for this cave. It sounds like the lake bed cave should be where I head next. That's where Coleus was last seen. Oh, stairs. That's convenient. I'm assuming this leads down to the lake bed cave then. Ah, looks like the sand beat me to it. It might not be possible to visit the lakebed cave at this point. Well, I could try to find somewhere else to explore for the rest of this loop. But I don't think there's anywhere else on Ember Twin for me to explore, and I don't want to lose this thread. I think I might just meditate for the rest of this loop, and then I can jump right into the lakebed cave at the start of the next loop. Alright. Deep breaths. Okay, stopwatch started again. I realized by meditating in the last loop that I wasn't able to check if the loop is 22 minutes. So I'll try again this loop. But first things first. Hopefully I can get to the lakebed cave now. There's the stairs. Ah, yeah, I can definitely tell the sand isn't as high this time. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, is that the cave? Well, that was easier to find than I thought. Oh, but now I have to navigate this cave before the sand rises. And this is really far down, so I need to work really fast. Dead end? Yep, first dead end. This is a really narrow cave. Another dead end. Come on. Oh, did I make it? Maybe? Oh, wow. Is that a river of sand? It sure looks like it. I'm gonna have to be careful jumping from ledge to ledge here. You know, I always thought rushing water was the most dangerous situation I could be in. I'm not sure if that's true anymore. Those might be the sand falls that feed this river. I hope that cave is the way out. Yeah, doesn't look like there's a good way to leave through the sand falls. Alright then, let's hope this isn't a dead end. Oh gosh, is this going to lead to another river of sand? No, another cave. I'm not sure which is better. Wasn't that... I think I should get moving. It might just be my imagination, but I feel like I'm going uphill. Hopefully that means the sand won't be as much of an issue in this cave. Huh? Hold on. Either these caves are getting to me, or that used to be a cactus. And that path used to be open. Okay, I think this cave might be quantum. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm gonna keep going this way. Apart from the sand, this looks promising. If you've come here to look for Coleus,
This is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now.
Your strange wandering rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't.
Coleus and I observed this unusual-looking rock shard and several small rocks in at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant.
What happened before Coleus disappeared?
We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock, and I was taking notes, and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock
were both gone. Huh. Oh, speaking of the rock, what did you do with Coleus? This looks like a control panel. What does it control? Ah, the light. Interesting. I suppose it's nice to have a light switch. Yeah, definitely quantum. Did the control panel just move? Okay. The Nomai wouldn't put a light switch here if it wasn't important. If light wasn't important. Our rock friend is back, so that might have something to do with it. And Melray said something about her lantern going out. Oh, is this somewhere new, or is the quantum effects changing the cavern itself? I hope it's okay if I get off the rock. Ah, that's a good sign. How curious. This rock
took me with it to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming, this new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here disappeared while I wasn't watching. Oh, the Wandering Rock has returned! Oh, never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems the clearest explanation. Hypothesis. If the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm gonna bring my mentor here to see this. Melray is here now too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with that quantum object, and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He has also promised me he will never vanish again, even if he
does learn something useful from it. Ah, okay, so this is somewhere new. And I'm traveling with the rock. I guess that begs the question, where else does this rock go? This looks like it might be a new place. Oh, no. I mean, yes, but I've been here before. This is one of the caves from the last loop. The rock just ended up in the same room as the Nomai writing. Huh. I wonder where else it goes. Ah, the other cave, with the other Nomai writing. Okay, I think that makes sense. Where else? Ah, this is back to the other Nomai cave. And back to Coleus's cave? Huh. Are these the only places you travel to, my quantum friend? Is there something special about these locations in particular? Ah, back to the start. Although, slightly different? That's creepy. Ah, the skeletons are quantum too. Ugh. Alright, so darkness triggers quantum effects, and you can get entangled with quantum objects. I wonder if the photo effect still applies. Looks like maybe yes. Yeah, just having the scout launcher out doesn't stop the quantum effects. It seems pretty stable and reliable. Good to know that even a wandering rock like this that has quantum effects throughout these caves can still be controlled with a simple photo. Wandering. You know, I can't help but think back to Melray's comment about how this rock wanders like the quantum moon. Could it be that they have the same properties? It's possible there's a limit on how big of a rock the photo trick works on. But it has to be worth a try, right? This cave's exit is probably the easiest way to get back to my ship. I guess the first thing I'll need to do is find where the quantum moon is right now. Oh geez, my stomach is starting to do that fluttery thing when I get nervous and excited at the same time. I mean, it's silly, I don't even know if this is gonna work. But what if it does? I would be the first Hearthian to walk on the quantum moon. That's terrifying. Okay. Looks like the quantum moon is orbiting Brittle Hollow. Let's see what happens before I get too far ahead of myself. Alright, I'm gonna get pretty close to the quantum moon, so I'll need to prep the ship scout and take a picture almost immediately. That's it! I think that should do it! I wish there was a way to confirm. Well, I guess the only way to confirm is to try and land. Here goes nothing. Whoa! Oh, oh, I did it! I landed! I landed? What the? Did I hit someone? Hello? That's a Nomai. Wow. All the Nomai remains I've found so far have been, well, not this. No, this is amazing. Rybeck's probably going to have so many questions when I tell them. So, this is the quantum moon. It's very icy. Did the Nomai move? Or maybe it's a quantum effect from the moon? I'm gonna go with that assumption for now. Somehow that seems the less scary option. But I should probably try and confirm that. What? That tower appeared out of nowhere, right? Okay, definitely some quantum nonsense going on here. Normally I wouldn't consider entering a tower that appeared out of thin air, but I don't think this place obeys normal rules. It's at least a little comforting that it appears to have been constructed by the Nomai. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are definitely the Nomai symbols for the planets. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the sixth location. I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on that last one. But I remember entanglement. That's what I just learned about. Okay, flashlight works, but it's gonna need to be darker in here. Nothing seems to be happening. Maybe there's something I'm missing. There doesn't appear to be any other entrances or switches or instructions even. What? Where did it? Oh, right. Quantum. I'm gonna have to be careful about that. Luckily, it didn't seem to go far this time. Alright, I guess the only controls are for the door and for the main light. If I could both turn out the light and close the door, that could make it dark enough. And now. Oh, there's a control on the inside. Of course there is. How would I have got out? Oh, it's definitely dark now. Oh, the marker moved. That's Dark Bramble. I guess that means the quantum moon is orbiting Dark Bramble now? That's a neat trick and all, but I don't understand why the Nomai would build all of this just, Wait. Did everything on the moon just change? It did look different before, right? And these thorns, they're definitely reminiscent of Dark Bramble. But a moon can't just change its appearance based on where it's orbiting. Then again, I guess most moons don't change where they're orbiting. Huh? What's that? It looks like one of the Nomai shuttles. Selenum. Yeah. Oh, right. This is the Nomai that made the pilgrimage to the quantum moon. The Nomai I saw earlier. Huh? Oh, is that the supernova? It would seem like it. I didn't realize I was already getting close to the end of this time loop. I'm obviously gonna have to come back here. But I wonder if there's anything I can discover in these last few seconds. I don't see anything. Oh, right! Stopwatch! Oh my stars!